I went through a lot of toxic relationships, and I thought I would share with you how I stopped that. So if you're curious, stay tuned. One of the first relationships that was the most toxic in my life was the first guy, you ever with. And it got really bad. He ripped me away from my family. He kidnapped me at one point, and it was physically abusive in some aspect. And you would think as a young girl that this was normal because it was my first real love relationship. Also, if you're new here, my name's Alana. I'm a psychic medium and an etheric body healer, and I'm here to raise the consciousness of the collective. The relationships weren't as toxic after that because I had put this huge barrier up around me after that, and I refused to accept certain things and certain behaviors. However, it didn't mean that my relationships were any better. After that, I put up some significant walls where I was, at this point, unavailable emotionally. Did I know what that was at that time? Absolutely not. I just knew that I was never going to let another person hurt me. So relationships after that was very different. I never let anybody else in, not fully. Even after I got married, I still just could not seem to let anyone in. I always had one foot out the door. And because of that, I had a lot of toxic relationships. I was a toxic person in some of my relationships, and not all, but some of it. I was using my wounding to really shield me. And I thought because I had went through all of this stuff that if I controlled the outcome, if I held my walls up high enough and strong enough, that I would never get hurt again. Here's the thing, I got hurt again. It was because I hurt me. 2 and 2 on the timer. I did hurt myself a lot by not allowing others in. And even when I would step out of my comfort zone and be vulnerable with somebody, it would bite me in the butt every single time. And so it wasn't until I really started my healing journey that things started to shift. Once I started my healing journey and I started doing the work and started healing and seeing why I was the person that I was, why I always had the walls up, it was slowly starting to progress into people treating me better, me treating myself better, and accepting no less than I deserve. And the more and more I did that and learned to love myself, the better things got. The more love I have in my life now. So if you are ready to change your relationships, not just with others, but with yourself, start your healing journey. I'm here if you need anything.